So after 12 years of being in private practice, I have learned so many things. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. The 7 things I wish I would have known when I first started out. And the first thing is, I love being in private practice. There's absolutely no way I would ever go back. So the first thing besides love in private practice is knowing it's a time commitment. Yes, you're gonna see clients, duh. But besides that, there's the billing, there's the admin, there's submitting to insurance, there's scheduling. There's so much more than just seeing clients. In order to really make this work, my fix is time blocking, having things set out. So I'm seeing clients Mondays from 10 to 5, and I'm admin on Wednesdays from 10 to 2. So having those time blocks really is the best fix to get past having so much time commitment when I first started out. Number 2 thing I wish I would have known when I first started out is a shift in confidence. So anytime you try something new, you're gonna have a shift in your confidence. That's normal. It always happens. And when I first started out, I noticed I kind of shifted my confidence in how I practice as a provider. It was really hard to know, well, am I a good provider? I didn't have anybody to bounce off ideas. Did I just tell somebody it was okay to eat marshmallows? Ew. So the fix for this is find your community. That's why I developed the Fearless Practitioners Boss Club. SimplePractice has an online community. There's a lot of communities out there. Find one that fits you so that you have people to bounce ideas off and you don't feel alone. The third thing I wish I would have known when I first started out is the financial commitment. When I started out, seeing everything on social media, I was like, just gonna start my private practice, 6 figures, here I come. That was not what happened, just to let you know. And my fix for this one is track everything. And we go over this in our other video, how do I afford myself when starting a private practice? So you'll want to be sure to check out that video to get all of those tips. But bottom line, in order to fix that kind of, I wish I would have known, was to track everything, knowing how much money's coming in, how much money's going out, what does everything cost, and how am I going to afford myself in a sustainable practice? So number 4 thing I wish I would have known when I first started out is scheduling downtime. So technically, I can always be working. Like I take my computer home, I can always just pull up something and have a project. So if I didn't schedule downtime, I used to forget about holidays all the time. So really make sure to schedule downtime. So my fix, go in your calendar and plan a vacation. Schedule it out and have those great boundaries. You'll be a better provider when you have that rest. The 5th thing I wish I would have known when I first started out is marketing never stops. Which can sound really daunting. It was something I didn't want to think about because marketing was not my forte. I was a provider. I am a provider. I'm not a marketing expert. And so I thought once I got a client, I got to have them forever. That really isn't the truth. So my fix for this was have a marketing day. Y'all know it's Marketing Wednesday, every single Wednesday in my practice. I schedule this out every single week, no matter what. No matter if we have a wait list. I am connecting with other providers in the area. I'm connecting with other people I want to get to know and hope for them to be connections in our area. So you need to always be marketing, even if you have a full caseload. Make sure that you have a marketing plan and you stick to it. So number 6 thing I wish I would have known when I first started out is it's kind of lonely. I love people. If you can kind of tell, I love talking to people and connecting. And so after I was done seeing a client when I was in the hospital or in a group practice, I would just pop over to my neighbor and talk about, oh, what'd you guys do this weekend? And how's life? But when it was all by myself, I just kind of done with the patient, sat in front of my computer, and it felt really lonely. So my fix for this, I got a couple of them. One is, like I said earlier, you wanna find those groups. So on your Facebook groups, the SimplePractice groups, all of those different groups, I really want you to find in-person groups. We're humans. We love to connect in person, and this is where you're going to even have more support. So for me, I have a couple of different groups here locally that I get to go and connect and have those small time conversations that fill you up and provide you knowing that you're not alone running a practice. My other quick fix for this is co-working spaces or working at a coffee shop. So you saw clients all day and maybe you're working on blogging. So maybe go to a coffee shop and don't be afraid to say hello to the people next to you. They're all working, it's all in a co-working space, and it's nice to get to know other people. Who knows? They might be a great referral source later down the road. And the last thing that I wish I would have known when I first started out is I'm the boss. So it's so exciting that you are now the boss, but holy bananas, it's kind of scary. You're the boss. You're in charge of everything. It is now your responsibility to make sure that you are making money, that you are paying the bills and figuring out your savings. And when the doorknob falls off on 4th of July to your office, it's now you that has to figure out how to put it back on. Not that that happened or anything. So my fix for this, again, it's support. Can you guys kind of see a theme? It takes a village in so many areas of our lives. It's going to take a village when you're starting a practice. Yes, you can do it. Yes, you're going to do it. And it's great to have that support when the doorknob falls off on 4th of July. So you can figure out how to put a doorknob on, or what am I supposed to do for taxes? There's so many other questions from doorknobs to taxes that your community will be able to support you with. And the last piece, remember, have fun. This is your practice. This is what you've dreamed about. You guys are gonna do amazing. Have a fabulous rest of your day, make great decisions, and I'll see y'all later. Bye guys.